Welcome back. Stick around. Don't run screaming out of this YouTube video. We're going to talk about 5 tunes pretty much guaranteed to have musicians head for the bathroom, a smoke break even if they don't smoke, or maybe even running straight out of the pub. What are your most hated tunes? Here are 5 that I think are massively controversial. I know kids love playing these tunes, and I am 100% supportive of that. Kids play these tunes, then they might go on and learn some good tunes, and anything that's going to bring them into music and into sessions is a positive thing. But for the rest of you, first up, Cleveland Park. I never even heard of this until recently, and I was teaching somebody who wanted to learn it because it popped up in their bluegrass circle. Oh, well, I taught them a Paddy Fahy tune as well, just for some brain cleansing and to balance my own karma. Here's what I'm going to do. On my website, irishbanjolessons.com, I'm going to create a course. You can go and learn all of these 5 tunes. If you're on Patreon on the $10 tier, you'll get one of them. I'll decide which one of these terrible tunes you can get to learn. But for the rest of us, here's number 1, Cleveland Park. Here's a little bit of it. I mean, like, what in the James Bond? Number 2, I don't even know the name of this. I couldn't even look it up. I'm sure it has a name, and apologies to the composer. Drop it in the comments what the name is, and I'll add it into the description. We used to call this the Addams Family Jig. Somewhere in East Clare, a fiddle player just rolled over in their bed and shivered. Number 3, now we're really in the weeds. Here's the last of the Mohicans theme, the Gael. That's it. Wow, there you go. Now I get it. This is a great movie. But like, and you'll hear this played at Irish festivals. These big, excited, elaborate fiddle players running around the stage. But dear God, don't play it in a session. Probably because it only has one part. You want to clear a session? Play that one. I agonized over number 4. Number 5 is going to be obvious. But number 4, is it John Ryan's Polka? Because we spent so long as kids playing that and in this huge circle, and all you got to do was play the first 2 notes, and then somebody else would scratch away on it. We thought it was great fun. It was great fun. But now I'm, 32. I don't want to do this in a session. Actually, I don't even like polkas. Now, a tune that I really dislike, even though I played in the band, Stockton's Wing, is the Golden Stud. And they do it really cool. But when you play it in a session, I'm like just so bored. It doesn't do anything. Second half. Am I off the beam with this one? This always pops into my head as a tune that I dislike playing in sessions because it's so repetitive. I was about to say another word. Oh, what do you think? Do you like that one? Number 5 is obvious. The most memed tune of all time. It pops up every week on Cultus Interruptus and all of these Instagram trad memes. I've already done a massive lesson for this here on YouTube. And if you go to the pinned comment, you'll get a link to it. Again, I'm going to say that as a kid, this was the coolest tune I ever heard. And I know loads of kids now that are playing and they're like, this is the coolest tune I've ever heard. And for that reason, play it, learn it, enjoy it. But if it comes into a session, you'll see people heading for the bar. It's the Tam Lin. Forgive me. Right, off to learn 3 Paddy Fahy tunes in G minor, just to cleanse my musical soul. Actually, G minor is dreadful on the banjo. There's another video coming soon. 5 tunes that you just can't play on the banjo. G minor, all the way. If you like this nonsense, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me how awful I am for talking about these awful tunes. If you're on Patreon and irishbanjolessons.com, where you can do a 9-hour beginner banjo course and none of these tunes are on it, I'll be dropping in a mini course, 5 tunes to empty a session or something like that. Thanks for watching.